Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Lex and Lace podcast. It's Lexi here. Like I said, still in Botswana. Nothing has changed. I'm not going to be moving around for a long, long time. But today is a special day because we have a guest. Okay, guest, say what you need to say. Present yourself. Present yourself. Go ahead.
Ibby. I am 25. I live in London, South London to be exact, Streatham, the
Hey.
best area in London. So if you don't know, get to know.
The best area in
Uh,
London. Guess.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. 100%. Listen to Dave. Grew up in Streatham.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I am working full time and I have a creative studio called Little Studios. We focus on
Nice.
adverts and documentaries. Yeah, but we
All
can talk
right.
about more later,
Yeah,
later.
okay. Okay, guest. So you've told
Oh,
us who you are, what do you do, and how did we meet? How did we meet,
that's
Evie?
a very good question. That's a very good question. So, how did we meet? It was obviously, first of all, it was university,
Yeah.
but like, how? That's a good question.
How is actually the best question? I
It's
probably
a
met you in
very,
lectures. Did I meet you in lectures? I meet you because of like, I'm not gonna say names, but like,
yeah. See, I was
you
gonna
know
say names.
who?
Okay, let me not say names, not because
No,
of anything. Just let me not say names. Um,
was that how I met you?
because I feel like I've met you before lectures, though.
Where did you meet me, which was before lectures?
Because first of all, I think I met you second year to start off
Yes,
with.
yeah, we def met in.
It was definitely
I did
second
not
year.
meet you. Yeah, we met in second year. I did not meet you in first year at all.
Because I remember when I used to talk to you in lectures, it was more like I've known you for time rather than it being like, oh, yo, like, what you saying? It's more like, oh, this happened,
Yeah,
catching up madnesses. So I feel like I must have met you maybe on a night out, like a SU medicine, like we had a mutual friend.
I
Then
think
I
we
met you.
had a mutual friend who was friends with
Yeah,
your friend. Does that make sense? I
I think
think I
so.
don't remember.
I
I actually don't remember.
think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That
That
must have
one,
been it. If it
guys,
wasn't
that's
like
a
that,
mis
then I don't know.
it might have been maybe lectures, then out, like night out, it could be. But it
To be
doesn't feel natural. It feels more like I met you like somewhere on campus, then somehow we bumped each other in like a lecture.
for sure,
Um,
that makes a lot more sense.
yeah. Unless we met right at the end of first year, like right at the end, like we're leaving to go back home for the summer and come back. Unless it's
Mind you,
something like,
I wasn't really around in the end of first year. I had come back
oh,
home
fair.
first, and then the UK was like, "Oh, travel ban," and I was like, "Ah, I can't come back."
Oh, them days, man. Oh, COVID.
Dude,
God.
but COVID uni was fun. No one can say that it wasn't fun. We had so
Nah,
many.
it was fun for sure. We made the most of it, definitely. Running away from security. That was crazy, man.
I
That
feel
was
like
nuts.
every time I think about it, I'm like, should I be telling people that I ran away from security and that was dodging
It
COVID?
is what it is. It is what it is. That shit was like 5 years ago, man. It is what it is.
It was so long ago. Oh my God. Anywho, let's get into it. Next segment. And we're back. So, Ippy, tell us what are we going to be talking about today?
Okay, so for me, I think this topic is really important. And I think speaking about the transition from university to work, or I like to call the real world, is something that is so prevalent in our time as young people, Gen Z.
For
And it's
sure.
something that this hot topic. You see all the memes on like Instagram and TikTok. You see people literally confiding in each other when we have catch-ups, when we meet for food activities, when you meet with friends, and
Yeah.
that's the hot topic. It's always, oh, how's work? That's always the first thing
It
that
really
you
is
hear.
housework.
So,
Or how is job hunting, which is even worse than
yeah,
housework. I don't even know
exactly.
what's worse than that.
But yeah, that's what we're going to start off with. Um,
Go ahead.
I, yeah, let's dive in. I think personally, I
Mhm.
think that universities as a whole do not prepare you for what's about to come, which is job hunting.
Basic. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't, maybe it was our university. I don't know, but
it
like
might be. It
it
might
might be
be.
because I've heard experiences from other people at their unis and they're like, no, like I sat down and like basically like a careers person and they made me do this, this, and this. And I was like, you got that type of attention? Because for us, it was like, if you don't care about your career, I can't care for you. Sorry.
This is this is the thing. So I think if I went back,
Yeah.
knowing what I know
No,
now,
now.
I
Oh,
would have gone crazy. Well, okay. First of all, I would have gone crazy on doing internships in like first
first
year,
year, second year, something, right?
yeah, something in each year, definitely. I would have hounded people. Like I would have, the way I would have moved is like I've been set on fire, sprinting for my dreams. Like I would have gone
To
crazy
be
like
honest,
that.
I wouldn't have been in lectures if knowing what I know now. I would have been like, I have an assignment to submit, yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this job needs to come. Forget
yeah,
it.
for sure. I would have gone crazy on just trying to get a job secured. I mean, I'll be honest, for me,
Mhm.
um, once I left uni, life was blessed. Like I was in a great position. Like when I tell you, so third year, I was grinding. I was
Yeah,
getting like
yeah.
70. Like for me, I was at the point, right, where I was in flow state. So third year for me was flow state. So first year was like, I need to understand how this works. I was kind of messing about a bit. Um, I was getting like high 50s and like mid low 60s. Cause I was
Yeah,
like not really understanding the flow of
yeah, not
what the
understanding what's going on
you
essentially,
see what
right?
I'm saying and what they want. And one thing that's really annoying as well, and if anyone's in uni watching this, one thing my advice to you is to go to your lecturer or email them and ask them what's their style of for essays because every lecture is different and that's what messed me up in first year because I'm doing well in maybe I'm getting like a 65 right in one lecture and I'm now getting like a 58 from another. But I'm thinking, well, it's the same style I've done. It's because they're two different people. They don't do it as in, oh, I'm a lecturer. This is what you need to do. It's like, this is my style. This is my style. So speak to your lecturers. And
That's really good advice.
yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
I
gonna
would
tell my students that actually. I'm gonna be like,
definitely.
the way
Yeah.
I teach is different to the way someone else will teach, and the way I grade and mark is different from how they will grade and mark. Find out.
Exactly. So that's the thing that I would do. Um, and yeah, second year got better. Then I was getting like 65, 68s. And then third year, I
First.
understood the mission. Listen,
100%.
listen,
If by
72,
third year you're not getting
75.
first on most of your
Oh,
papers, you're
yeah,
doing
yeah,
it
yeah. You're
wrong,
done.
bro.
Yeah, 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 you're done. You're done. Because like I was getting 72, 75, 78,
Right?
82. I was going crazy. Like I was in
82.
flow
Okay, you actually,
82.
yo.
I was in a flow state, yeah. It was really annoying. I was so close to getting a first as well, and I was really
Same.
annoyed I didn't land it. So close, so close to getting a first. But anyway, went straight to Thailand for volunteering. I was in Thailand
Oh
in the
yeah, you
country
were, yeah,
for a
yeah.
month, and then that was blessed. I had a great time, and I didn't go to Bangkok, but I was in Mae Sariang. We went to Chiang Mai for like 3 days, but amazing time. Taught
Mm-hmm.
kids health and well-being, monks and private school kids. Great time.
Oh,
Then,
goodness.
literally, when I came back, right,
Yeah.
while this was happening, I was messaging a production company
Mm-hmm.
um to see if I can get an internship.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes. Oh
And
yeah,
then
we can talk
I
about
went
that
to
because
see
I
you for
yeah.
the production company. I remember.
Um, but I was actually messaging them during maybe like July. I was messaging them like mid-July and from there, and it was back and forth. But in the end, we got to a point where I had it secured. So I think I
Yeah,
came back.
I guess was your plan to do like an internship and then get hired by the
I
production?
mean, yeah, that was definitely the plan for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, in all honesty, I didn't even really have that in my mind. It was more when I was there, I was thinking, oh, let me try and go crazy, try and get hired. But I was just grateful to get that opportunity because
Opportunity.
I'll be honest, Lexi, I I I to this day I still say it like I shouldn't have been there because I didn't I barely created videos at that point. Like I barely had videos to my name. I had like a handful of videos to my name.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did have was when I speak to people, I speak authentically and with so much passion. And I think a lot of people just see the vision that I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
no,
to.
for sure. That's usually how things happen, to be
But
honest.
right.
I would think.
So yeah, it was so blessed. And I landed it. So when I came back to England in like end of end of August, I
Yeah.
had like maybe a week to prepare. Then I started on my birthday, and had like 2 months of it. And then you came through. We had like
Yeah,
a
dude.
they had like a 3 year anniversary
Yeah,
party.
they did. Yeah,
I
yeah,
brought
yeah.
through. That was lit.
It was so cool.
And then yeah, it was such a great time. I really loved the party because there was so many like influential people there, and it was just nuts. And for me, one thing I get excited about is just being shown opportunities. So
Mm-hmm.
I got shown that there are people. They invited people in like tech, in fashion, um, government, and I was just like, why are there all these different sectors together? Like you guys are from different sectors, but this is how it is, and this is
Yeah,
this is
they have to
the game.
intertwine, they work together, and like that's what I'd be
Yeah,
telling people. Like, obviously, I'm in law and like we did IR together, you did politics
yeah,
together and stuff, but I'd be telling people, I'm like, cool, this is your degree, but what do you actually like to do? Find out how you
yeah,
can do what you want to do with through your degree. And you'll find that
definitely.
there's so many creatives out there, but it's like,
Yeah,
oh, let me not pursue that. Let me play it safe. And it's like, play it safe, but actually do what you want to do because chances are you'll find something, you'll find your niche.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. But from with there, they were like a small, it's they were big, like people knew them. Um, yeah, Earthrise Studio.
Just crazy. I
Absolutely.
still have this sticker on my laptop. That's the craziest. I
Same. It's on my laptop too. Yeah, it's lit. Love the people to death. Shout out to Jack, Harry's, Alice, AD. You guys are amazing. So much love for you
Hey,
guys.
shout out
Um,
Earthrise Studio.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing of they were a very big studio and it says people knew them, but at the same time, they're kind of like they were still small at the same time.
Mm-hmm,
So for
mm-hmm.
me, I couldn't actually stay there. I've been as in brought on, but that opportunity that I had anyway was just
Amazing.
so blessed.
That's
But then from there, yeah,
yeah.
it went left. It
Yeah.
went it went left, and it's just a thing of I am very blessed for the opportunities that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I joined an agency and they found me some work at a perfume company. I was at headquarters. They're called Cinemask. Shout out to Cinemask.
That's so
You guys are lit. You guys show me so much love. I was doing like the customer service side of it, trying to get money behind me. They kept bringing me back. I had a great time. Like these guys were so lit, and the fact that I had a great time and I was doing something that I don't want to do, customer service. That's not what, I went to uni for. Do you know what I mean? So it's
fair
like
enough.
the fact that I had a great time doing something that I didn't actually want to do.
Want to do?
It
Which is so
says it
random
shows
because
that
it's like I've done customer service, like was it call center kind of like
it
or not
was it was um it was like emails, replying on like social media and
replying?
stuff. So the emails, oh man, like listen,
I,
customers are brutal. Like you're
yeah,
seeing
nah.
emails and you're getting threats. You're like you're
Dude,
like,
they're
listen,
talking about
it's
you,
perfume. It's not that
bro.
deep.
That's crazy. Like I was like I used to work for Citizens Advice for a while. Like I was interning at Citizens Advice and like
Yeah,
I saw that side, but it's like it'll be people like I'm locked outside my house, my landlord's blocked me out. I'm like, what are you expect? How are you emailing someone? How am I
yeah,
supposed to help you?
yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Working
But the
customer
the
service is
worst,
mad.
like customer service, you have the most stories, days upon days. But
Yeah.
you have stories like, for example, this one person emailed emailed to Cinemask, and they were saying, so basically, the person that worked in the store in a different part of England was like, apparently to them, they were moving mad. Essentially, they weren't being polite or whatever, and then they wanted to return it, and then they said they couldn't. So instead of going back to that store and getting onto that person, They get onto me. like like that makes no
Dude,
sense.
everything
I
feels like
think
a personal attack. It's like you're not
you
doing
know
what and I'm like, I have protocol. There's nothing I can
yeah,
help you with.
weird. But yeah, that season ended. Still so much love for them. They're doing really well. I'm so happy for them. They gave me opportunities. They allowed me to make some content for them, and that
That's
was
so
really cool.
cool.
Yeah, you know, it's so lovely. But for me, I didn't. I thought that that was just be like, okay, this is just a season. So they wanted
Fair.
me to stay. They wanted me to keep working in, customer service for them. And for me, I was like, no, I think I can land the job in my field now.
Right
Like, I
now.
don't
Yeah.
think I need to, you know what I mean? So, um, I was like, okay, no, I need to leave. So I left, couldn't find anything. And then I started just doing some more agency work. I honestly, I've worked for like I was doing like porter work. That was like the people are so nice. Porters are the funniest people, the nicest people
Oh
that you'll ever
yeah.
meet. Lovely people, but it's like porter, I did international relations. No
What am I
disrespect at
doing?
all, but it's like, what's going on? Then I landed the job that I have now, where I'm in um, community engagement officer. So I'm working with like residents and university. So yes, it's a step up for sure, but it's not in the avenue that I want to be in.
Not in
You
the
know what I
avenue
mean?
that you wanted to be in. I get
You
that.
know, and
I'm
it's
there as well, where I'm like,
for
this is
sure,
not what I signed
for
up for.
sure,
But here we are.
for sure. Yeah, but doing this and realizing, because I've been here for like a year and a half now at the student accommodation, and it made me realize that yeah, life does not go the way that you plan to
No,
be. Life never really goes the way that you want it to be.
at all.
And if there's no straight
No,
road, that yeah, there isn't.
very true.
It's it's humbling for sure. It's definitely humbling.
To say the
But
least.
you know what's funny about that is I'm not even mad about the life aspect. I'm mad about the in educational aspects, the
Mm.
institution that I'm annoyed about because they make out that no, you need to go to university, you need to get a degree. From there, you're gonna land a job,
Meanwhile,
and it's
I've met people
not.
at my job, no degree. I've met people where I work at or where
Hey,
I worked out, and they're like, "Yeah, no, I just went to do. I did, a vocational course." I'm like, vocational
there are literally people who are fully fledged lawyers now, but they didn't go to university. They did
at
an
all,
apprenticeship. Like,
basically,
and they've been getting money since then. Like they've been getting money since I
since
don't know
18,
18, 17,
basically.
18. They're
Yep.
now like 25, our age, and
That like, dude, I think this is the thing that like mind boggles me the most is like we all finish at the same time, but it's like you'll have a friend and they're like, "Oh yeah," you're like, "Look on LinkedIn," they're like, "I'm manager of this." I'm like, "How are you manager? Me, I'm not even entry level." Wow,
it's
like
like that's what I'm saying.
like you have savings. I have not
Yeah,
even started doing anything.
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
don't even have
yeah,
salary. Wow, like
yeah.
it's a
Like
mind fuck.
100%. And then
Like
you
you.
start looking at platforms. You look at like LinkedIn, yeah. LinkedIn, LinkedIn is not what you think LinkedIn is.
No,
So when you
forget it.
first start out, you do the I just graduated from so and so with a 2-1. I'm so happy. I'm ready to move on and get on with my life. You get a few congratulations. You know them, on the little bubbles that press congratulations or well done. You can just always do
Yay!
your own. Get that done. Yeah, silent. Because you
It's
think
done.
you've
It's
been
done
told
after that.
that yeah, recruiter's gonna come to you straight away, running. Hey, come, yeah,
It's
we
done.
got yeah, look, 30K, yeah, come. No, they don't. They will only go for people who are already established, people who
Basically.
already have big boy jobs. They go, oh yeah, come to
Do you know
me.
what's crazy with that? It's like I see people who've like gotten jobs via being like LinkedIn famous, and I was like, how
Yeah,
do I have? So you expect me to not only go to university, do experience, but now I have to become a LinkedIn influencer to get a job?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no! Like I'm happy for all my friends who are like making strides in their careers, and me, I'm still
100.
starting my career, but like it's not happening, big man. It's actually
Yeah,
not happening. Like it's
yeah,
actually so jarring.
yeah. It's funny because they're I am very blessed to be surrounded by people who are doing well. So it kind of shows you, oh, like this is possible.
Yeah, no,
You
for
know,
sure.
people networking. Networking is very key as well. Um, but no one talks about the mental strain it is uh being a young person, but also trying to navigate your way through the world. But you got this new added pressure of just trying to get a job because you're not
Yeah,
being in your field, right?
yeah.
In your head, you've been set back because now you're thinking like, oh, now I'm struggling to save up. Now I have to
Basically,
stay at home an extra maybe 5 years. Oh, now
basically,
I need to learn how to drive. I need to save. I need to this, and it feels like everything's been pushed back.
for
You
sure.
feel like you're behind because I'm 25, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was in uni, I genuinely thought, yeah, that I would have
25.
had my, I would have had my own place, like as in like a flat. I thought I'd be in a flat by 26. Yeah,
Oh,
I
like a shed, like a shed. Yeah. I
pretend,
mean,
yeah,
you
like
you
living
could
with.
you
I mean,
technically still
I
could
think
be.
yeah, but for me, that's a waste of money. I can't lie. Because I didn't realize. Because for me, if you're if you have a good home environment, stay home, stay home.
Yeah, no, for
But
100. What? Where are you
whoever's
going?
watching it, don't think about, oh no, like
You
I
don't
need
need
to
anything. Stay at your
I,
mama's house.
stay
Stay
home,
at your father's
stay.
house.
If, listen, if you're financially able to, then do what you want to do. But listen, I can't lie to you. I'm staying here minimum 28. And this is my choice, right? I'm trying to stay till 30, but my parents, they're not gonna allow me for that one. But I'ma still try. Okay, I'ma still try because I'm trying to
I love
stay
when you
as long
said, I'm
as
staying until 30. I have decided. I'm not gonna lie, this thing of paying bills, then the light bills
yeah, it's
comes,
long.
then the
It's long.
electricity, and
It's
then
long.
Wi-Fi. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Then you have
it's
your cell
crazy.
phone
Water
bill.
bill, yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
And then you
everything
look
is
at,
nuts.
and
It's
then it's like
nuts.
if you have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
car, it's like gas. Yo.
Yeah, road tax, all of it. Long. MOT, it's crazy. Everything just costs money. So yeah, but you see other people doing well that are your age, and you're like, like what's going on? Like what's
Yes,
happening
what's
with
going
me?
on?
Like, why is this happening to me? Like I have these such big plans. I'm
Like,
supposed to be
what
doing
did you
this.
do that I didn't do? And it's like,
You know what I mean? But I'd also say though that I would say some of it is luck. I know that
for sure.
someone literally applied to all the jobs on LinkedIn. He applied to so many jobs and he landed a good job. He landed a job in a bank and then he stayed there for like two and a half, maybe 3 years, saved up like hell, left the job, and now he has like a drinks business.
Look at that.
Um,
Do you know
yeah,
what's
he just does.
crazy? I think the flip side to that is also like I was like following these like low LinkedIn influencers like in the UK and stuff, and like even one of
Yeah,
them was like someone we knew from our uni. Not saying
right.
names. Like when I tell you, like this girl was grinding, grinding. She was like a what? She was like a what was it? Like a book talker. What are those called? Like study talker. She used to do study talk and stuff.
I
So
know
she
you're talking about.
no, you don't.
I do. She has glasses, isn't it?
Stop. She used to
She
go
has
around
glasses.
Holloway. Well, she has glasses.
She has glasses, no?
She has glasses. Moving on. That's the
Yeah,
bus
I know
broker.
you're
That's
talking
the.
about.
Shh,
I
keep
know you're
quiet. We know who it is, but keep quiet.
talking
Anyway,
about.
dude, this girl was grinding, grinding. I met her like
Yeah,
more in third year. She was grinding.
yeah, same,
She
same.
did the whole LPC thing. Like, yeah, she got like
Yeah,
she did her exams. She finished uni. When I
yeah.
tell you, then she was like, she started doing a TikTok series, talk about, oh, let me get a training contract. Apparently, got to the training contract after like a few months. She said, I'm out of here, bro. And it's like the second per no, it's like I've seen like two or three people who've been like, it mentally broke me. And I was like,
Really? What, just being
yeah,
in law? What
basically
being
being in law. I think that I do you know what I think happened? I think it's a thing like sometimes people go like super saiyan on their careers and then they actually
oh,
get into the career and they're like,
yeah,
I actually don't
yeah,
like this. They're like, yo,
yeah,
what the hell? What did I just do for the past like
yeah,
6 years of
yeah.
my life? Like
Oh,
I
you
was
have
trying to
to.
reach the dream, but the
Yeah,
dream broke me. And it's just
yeah.
like so sad to see.
That is really sad because
So
she
sad.
really grinded and she actually she influenced me to. I was already working hard, but I was like, yo, like she's going
She's working
nuts.
hard.
I literally said to her, I said to her, like, you've literally influenced me to go harder. Because
right?
listen, I've been going hard, but yeah, she was going nuts. So,
Yeah, it's so
um,
sad to see.
that's interesting. I hope she's doing well though. I haven't seen her content in time. It just
Yeah,
doesn't come up on my feed. I don't know what's happening unless she stopped it, but I haven't seen her
I
feed.
think that's what happened. And that also happened to someone else that I knew. Like she even got onto some like legal gazette because of it. It's like she started like doing her training at this like big law firm. On like the third day, she like collapsed. Like I think she
Eh?
like, yeah, she collapsed. And I was like,
Hey,
and she was like,
hey,
I had to quit because I was burnt out and like mentally.
wow.
And I was like, yo.
But this is the thing as well, because even when you get into the place you want to get to, sometimes it's not it. Like it's
No,
not
it's
what
I
you think
no,
it is.
that's literally what I feel like goes
Yeah.
back to what you were saying about like life is not going the way you think it is. Like it's
You
sometimes not it. It's just not
you
it.
kind of just realize that like life is it's not what it's been made
No.
out to be. Even the whole having like 30 days holiday. I think to myself, so out of 52 weeks in a year,
Yeah.
I'm only like permitted like what 5 weeks, 4 to 5
Basically.
holiday. I'm like, so I only have 4 to 5 weeks of in some ways freedom out of 52, you know? And you just think all these things, and then you got toxicity in the workplace. Listen, do you know how many snitches are about?
You
And
know,
it's not even bad stuff that they're snitching about. It's like maybe people be doing their work. Oh, cool. I've done my work, for this segment. Let me go jump on. Let me look at, I don't know, Zara on online or something. Let me go buy something, or let me look at H&M. Let me go look at
mm-hmm.
um let me just have a quick look at my phone. Snitching. But listen, people be snitching the big age. I got people in
People at the
my
workplace are
age,
so funny.
25, and you're
And
snitching. But in your business, people be in your business, people be looking at
people
your
do be in
screen.
your
I think
business.
it's a what's no, but like people be in your business.
And
Like
then
you're
people be
really it's
telling you they be telling you their business, and it's like, I didn't need to know about your divorce, girl. Like,
yeah.
I'm here to
Like,
work and go home.
this is what I'm saying. The thing about me is that I'm at a point in my life where, listen, I go to work. I got a few friends there, chop it up, get my
Basically,
work done. I go
basically.
home.
Yeah.
Listen, people tell me a lot of stuff. I know a lot of madness in my place, but I keep it to myself. It goes in the ear. It doesn't go out. It stays. It stays there.
Why does it know? For me, it goes out. I
Nah, nah.
pretend I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
For me, it's like there's certain things that I need to remember to know because you're kind of looking around at people and like, oh no, okay, so you're a snitch. Oh, okay, you don't like you have an issue with men.
Such and
All right,
such,
cool.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you stuff like that. There's little things like that. So, but there's things of cool. Where I am at, we have a snitch. 25. They're 25. Like, come on now, it's nuts.
I love how you know there
In
was
in another
snitch.
place, in another
You
place, you have a
stop.
snitch that's like 37. You're 37. Why are you snitching and you're 37? Like it's just, you know what I mean? And proper toxicity, the workplace toxicity is ridiculous. The things that
Yeah.
you have to be really calculated. You can't talk too much about your outside
Oh yeah, you
activities.
can't be telling people anything. Are you crazy? Like I
Listen,
think
I
for
have I've
Mhm.
structured responses. When they ask, "How was your weekend?" I said, "Yeah, it was good. I chilled with family, chilled with friends. I drop little things in just so they don't get suspicious. I say, "Oh, I did some rock climbing. Oh, I went to cinema. Oh, this film came out. Even though I haven't been to see it yet. Oh, this film came out. Yeah,
I
gym. I'm
love
trying
how
to
you
take
have
gym
a
more serious.
script.
Yeah, I have a
Yes.
script. I have set things that I say. Yeah, we have with my friend group, we have set things. One of my friends, like one of my colleagues, he plays football. He doesn't even play football like that much. But he says, "Oh, I had a game. We won 40."
Meanwhile, you have no
he
game.
didn't. He
That
didn't play the
is
game. Little things like that. You just say, "Oh, I got a massage." Little things like that. I won't be telling them, "Yeah, listen, I went to this networking event. Oh yeah,
do you know
I
that's
booked a
crazy.
holiday." No, you can't even tell them you booked a holiday. You can't even do that.
Do you know what's
People
crazy? In
listen
Mozambique, like when it's like it'll be Monday morning, they'll be like, "So how was your weekend?" You'll say something like, deu pra passar," which means, "Yeah, it went well. It was a weekend to just relax." That's
for
basically what they're
sure.
saying. Like, yeah,
For sure.
it was okay. Like, yeah, I passed by the weekend. Yeah, like it happened. It was a weekend to
Yeah,
just relax. That's kind of what it
yeah,
means. And there's no
yeah.
more details after that. It's just they're like, "Yeah, that's what I did." That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, it's just it's a thing of you gotta kind of lie to kind of survive in the workplace. So transitioning from uni to work is yeah, it's
It's a madness, but let's move on to the next segment.
not.
And we are back. So Evie, what else do you want to talk about? What else is on the agenda?
Yes. So I would say something that's really important to talk about would be to discuss how the pressure of or life, the basically the end result of uni has led to young people
Yeah,
just doing their own thing and
for
trying
sure.
to find a way to uh I wouldn't say just to make out the system, but to just get some money behind them. For me personally, and this is just my kind of thinking, right? Cool. So we all know about, the elite. We all know how they want to keep themselves to themselves. We all know
Mhm.
how there's a hierarchy. You've got the rich, you've got like
Sure.
middle class, you've got the poor, and a lot of systems are designed to keep the poor poor and the rich rich.
100%.
One thing that I find really interesting about that system is they want that to happen and stay. However, the way that the job market is, the line's becoming blurred now because
Completely.
so the reason one important thing to know about humans is we always try and find a way to make it out of a bad situation to survive.
As you should.
Survival is, yeah, as we should. Survival is something that is a key component in humans in human anatomy. Just try and survive.
Yeah.
Now, because of how bad the job market is, people are now taking well their own lives in their own hands. So I'm seeing so many people start their own businesses. It can go from doing sweets to doing jumpers to doing lingerie to having like marketing,
Podcasting.
podcasting.
Some of us are
Literally, and
podcasting.
that's lucrative. That's lucrative. People getting back from podcasting.
If I can
Um,
make, let me tell you, if I can get a bag from podcasting, forget it.
yeah,
LinkedIn is coming off. I'm not opening anything else ever again.
some
I'm
guy said, yeah, I saw a TikTok video. This guy said, oh, if I win a lottery, the first thing I'm doing is I'm buying LinkedIn and I'm shutting it off.
100%.
That's what he said. I'm shutting it off.
Let it pass.
Um, but and it's the pressure um from just not landing jobs or being in a really bad job and just being stressed has made people like millionaires or my friend likes to call soft millionaires. So what he means by soft millionaires is like you haven't hit a mill, but you've got like 700 grand and up. Like 700. He says a soft millionaire is 700 to like 900. It's like a
Makes
soft
sense.
millionaire. Um, and it's so true, and it's forced people to actually be like, okay, let me try and get out of this bad situation. How can I do this? What do I like? I like gaming. Okay, let me start streaming Twitch,
Right? I
Rumble.
like to sing. Let me start singing.
You see what I'm saying? Let me link up with someone who likes to make beats, who likes to be a producer. Cool,
Right?
we're making it together. Are in the people. More people are independent artists now because the game is just it's too rigged, and
The
people are
game is
realizing.
so rigged. Like even
People are
me,
realizing.
dude, I've been telling people, I was like, I remember last year, I'd be like, in this 2025, you will not find a job by applying to no CV. You make your own job. You figure something out. Ain't
Yes.
no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. It's it is ridiculous. Um, as I was saying with my friend, he landed his job because he was posting about his side business on
Oh
LinkedIn.
yeah. I would say,
So, literally, like guys, literally, you need to just find something that you're passionate about and create a business out of it.
that's the
I
only way
generally think
to figure it out for
in
sure.
facts in 2026, I think everyone, and I mean everyone, should be trying to figure out how to have some sort of side business or like getting some sort of income, extra income, another source of income. I'm
Literally.
not asking you to make 60 grand a month. I'm asking you to make 10 grand a month. If you can try and do something maybe like extra £1,000 or maybe £2,000 a month, right? With that, so recently a lot of people around me, they are thinking of doing like sabbaticals so that they can
Mm.
travel a lot more longer um and see the world because you got 4 weeks annual
Okay,
leave.
yeah, annually. Anything
Do
else is
you know what
not
I
of
mean?
their time. So,
Exactly. But let's say that you have a side business and you're earning a grand or 2 grand a month, right? Let's say you're earning
yeah,
2 grand, saving that, and you're putting a chunk away for travels. You can then be like, oh, I'd like to take a 2 week or maybe a month sabbatical. You're not gonna feel like your pockets are gonna hurt you because you've got that side business, you've got that side income.
basically.
Like don't look at all these people like, oh, I'm in Dubai and I've just bought a 500 grand Rolls Royce truck. Like,
Forget
yeah, but
those people. You don't even know where that money is coming
half of
from,
the
man.
half the time it's dodgy, or they don't even have that. They've just rented it
Renting
out.
it. They are renting
Anyone
it
can rent
out,
it out. Anyone can rent it out. It's not
basically.
that money to rent out for the day. It's not. It's not.
Literally.
Um, people be driving. People who don't even earn that much money will go to Dubai. They will rent out a Lamborghini for the day. It's not that much money. You can literally save that up with a bit of your next paycheck. You can do it for the day, and they will be
Literally.
like, there'll be people who will have 5 outfits and they'll do 5 different videos or 10 or whatever videos, and it looks like they've been driving a Lamborghini for time. But it's just the same day. They've just chopped up different clothes, changed the top, changed the jumper, whatever it is. They've done one in the morning, one at night, whatever. And then people are like, oh my God, this is amazing. Let me subscribe to their mailing list. Let me subscribe to their YouTube. They're making money. So for me personally, seeing just the horrors of the job market, the horrors of work, um, the work politics, I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
This ain't it for real. Like,
It's not it. It really isn't it. And the first bit is accepting that it's not it. It's
for real.
difficult because you're like, oh, so this is what I've been growing up to get to.
Yeah,
Just
this.
just horror.
Just
Just
horror.
from nursery, reception, primary school, secondary school, university. Some
Yeah.
people do masters, some people do PhD to then get to horror for the rest of your life. No. Um, for me, I thought about things that I'm really passionate about. For example, absolutely adored the United Nations. How
Mhm.
I got into doing IR is because I fell in love with Malala Yousafzai's story.
Oh
I read
yeah.
her book. Yeah, so when I was in year 12, I was still figuring out what I wanted to do. So I was for the longest time, I was set on being a marine biologist. That's what I wanted to do. Um,
Oh.
yeah, I got some weird
How
orange
about
stories.
that? I actually didn't know that you wanted to be a marine biologist.
Yeah, that was my goal. That was my pathway. I was thinking of maybe like Cardiff University. They're quite good at marine biology. Um, I think it was like Cardiff or Liverpool as well. I think was quite good for it. But I so basically, do you know Steve Irwin, the Australian guy who
Yes, I
did,
do.
yeah, so I was like, he was my role model when growing
Oh.
up. So I wanted to do like Animal Man, presenting, that kind of thing. I wanted to be the next Steve Irwin. Um, then I fell more in love with like the ocean itself. I was like, cool, marine biology. And then I found out about Malala Yousafzai's story, read
Mhm.
her book, and I was like, this is actually really heartfelt. I loved the story. Obviously, it's tragic, but I love the story so much.
For sure.
And I just like, okay, I want to do, I want to work in United Nations. For me, I at the time, I think in like 2017, I think the general secretary was still Ban Ki-moon at the time. So I
Mhm,
was like, I want to be, I want Ban Ki-moon's spot. I want to be the next general secretary. That's what I want to do.
That's
I
a
want to be.
that's what you want to get to, right?
And then before him, I think it was Kwame
Coffee
something.
or not? I think maybe it was coffee or
So,
not.
oh, sorry, Kofi Annan. And I was like, yo, like my guy is Ghanaian and he was like general secretary. Like, that's so cool. Like, it can be done. Um, yeah, and that was the goal. So jumped into that. And you then realize that UN is, yeah, the UN, yeah, you're not getting in. You're
The
not
way you're
getting in.
not getting in is
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
hilarious.
it's
Like,
ridiculous.
I think who was I to who was it? It was I was reading an article by someone being like, yeah, the UN is mainly like diplomats' kids who've
Yep,
been in that game, who've been in
yep,
that. And I'm like,
yep,
so you're
yep,
servicing vulnerable communities, but you have never seen vulnerability one day in your life.
yep.
Okay, let's see
It's
how
it's
that
nuts.
works. How
It's
was that?
nuts. It was a shock. If you don't have an uncle, auntie, parents, family friend in there, you're not getting it.
Yeah, no.
Unless unless you are a
Unless you're
unless
big,
you're a public figure. If
that's
you're a
right.
public figure, you can get, you can be an ambassador and you can work your way and do your thing. Like Millie Bobby Brown, she was the UNICEF ambassador for kids. I said, listen, this no shade. She's an actress.
How does she do it?
Yeah, like
I mean,
she don't
Angelina Jolie has been in the game. She hasn't. She said, "I'm a
look.
humanitarian
Yeah,
now."
yeah. But with Angelina Jolie, I feel like because she's adopted kids all over the world, and I feel like people appeal to that. So they're like, oh yeah, come. But Millie Bobby Brown, yeah, where did that come from? Because she blew up on Stranger Things, are like, oh yeah, be them, take it, take. It's like when I always say to people, grind so hard till the sun goes down, because you'll get to a position where people chuck things at you. When I tell you, look at all these actors, right?
Yeah.
They do the one nice thing. You have all these perfume brands. Oh, please please be in this advert. I'll give you 100 grand to be like Dior and run
Say
really
less.
slowly, slow motion, and say Dior. Do you see what I'm saying? Work as hard as you can, make as many opportunities as you can, because people are going to start chucking money and opportunities at you. Um,
Prob.
but I said to myself, I'm not going to let anyone decide what my future is going to be. I'm
Yeah.
not going to let anyone make me feel that I can't have an amazing future. I'm going to take life and my life into my own hands. So I'm still working on it, but I've developed an initiative called the Global Bridge Initiative. Because
Oh,
for me, I said
gee,
to
that's
myself,
what you're up.
yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's called the Global Bridge Initiative, GBI. And it's solely focused on the global south, um,
Nice.
helping the communities and less fortunate global south. But my main goal is more Africa. Obviously, I do want to work on Asia and South America, definitely. But for me personally,
For
look, I'm
now,
West.
that's where you're at. For
For
sure.
now, it's more focused for Africa. I just think I want to try and do my part in any way I can. Right now, we're just working on content because
For sure.
get that following, then I can start developing ideas.
As you should,
Um,
for sure.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's
That
one thing,
is
and
so exciting, Ibby.
definitely,
I cannot
thank you.
wait
I
to hear
appreciate that.
more. I cannot wait to hear
For
more. I'm
sure, for
glad you
sure.
got to unveil it here on the pod. That means that
Yeah,
more people listen
literally,
to
no
it.
one
Look at
knows about
that.
it.
Look at
No
us
one knows
working
about it
together.
until like today.
Oh
Literally,
shit,
no
look at
one
that. Guys, listener, you see this? You're getting the
yeah,
behind the scenes. Look at that. Things you didn't
yeah,
even know. But I'm excited to see
yeah.
what you're gonna come up with. Oh, I'm super excited.
Thank
Dude, there's
you.
so
I
many, you
appreciate.
know what's crazy? There's so many people I could connect you with. They'd be like, okay, maybe you and this person would like connect really well on this specific thing.
Yeah,
There's this
please
one.
send me their way. Send me
Yeah,
their
maybe
way.
I'll connect. Yeah, no, like a friend of mine.
Because
Like because
I
I
really
feel
want to
like
make a
you're one of
difference.
my switched on friends. Like I have lots of friends who are switched on, but you particularly are a very switched on individual. I feel like I
Yeah.
need to get like you. Like,
Listen, Lexi, when I tell you, okay, so with me and my friend, the one
yeah,
that has his business and
yeah.
his side business and he puts it on LinkedIn. Obviously, we're not trying to throw out names there, even though there's nothing wrong with it, but we're not trying to throw out names, but you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know why you're not saying the name. Why can't we promote him? Like it's okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. His name is Narayan Verk. Narayan Verk.
What is
My
his
boy.
business?
So he has a business called Caffeinated
Caffeinated
Closet.
closet.
So
Caffeinated
essentially,
closet. I've seen this before.
coldest guy. Essentially, what he does is he has his vintage clothes in a coffee shop. So it's on a clothing rack. So people can go
Mm,
buy their coffee and they can browse and buy vintage clothing.
that's
Right
really
now,
cool.
it's just in one store, but you never know. It might expand. It might go to different coffee shops. Who knows? But I think it's an absolute great idea, and
No,
he's
like
making
that's
it
so
well.
cool. I loved it. When I first saw it, I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that's a vibe. That's an actual vibe.
So you see, and with me and him, we go to a lot of parties together. We go to say we have the same friendship groups. We go to the same parties.
Fair.
I can't lie to you. We sit down on the sofa and we talk about, yeah, how are we gonna make it out? How are we gonna make money?
Ah,
People are
yeah.
like this, oh, going crazy, oh, going crazy. And we're like, we gotta make it out. Like, what can we do? Okay,
What's the
let's
plan? What's next?
oh,
Right?
let's talk to this person. Oh, let's do this. Oh, we need to have another meeting. Little things like that. Like that's what we do, and I love it.
Oh,
I
I
love it.
love that. I love it
Yeah.
guys bounce
Um,
ideas off of each other like that.
exactly,
Cool.
exactly. And then I have a creative studio called Little Prince Studios. Yeah, we focus on adverts and documentaries, but it's transitioning. We are now focusing on becoming more of like an agency, like a creative agency, where we're actually building
Oh,
up people's personal brands and their brands. So it's not just filming for them; it's trying to build up the whole
fair.
thing. Because for me, I'm speaking to people. I'm speaking to these founders, right?
Yeah.
And they're not asking me for a video. They're asking me of, oh, like what should I do with my Instagram? Like,
Yeah, a
should I have
lot
a
of it is social media management. Like I have a
yeah,
lot of friends
but
who like do social media management at the moment.
yeah, but it was weird. I was like, oh, okay. And I was helping. I was thinking, I'm literally building up the whole thing. It's not just me just being hired to create a video. It's I'm helping them with their personal branding, their whole like marketing. I'm doing the whole thing. I was thinking, let me just change it to a creative agency because that's what I'm basically doing, and I can still
Yeah.
do video. So we're evolving. We are
Look at that.
evolving.
Every day you're evolving.
But
For sure.
let me say this.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I've gotten to where I am, in a sense of
Mhm.
just decided to do my own thing, is because the job market is so bad. It's because
Yeah.
governments don't
No,
support
like
me.
right.
So
Like
they forced me to do that. Do you
when
see?
I
And they
didn't
forced
want to. Like
exactly, exactly,
ideally we would have worked for one company 30, 40
exactly,
years, gotten our
exactly,
pension and would have been
exactly.
sitting on a
Yeah,
401k. But no,
yeah,
now I have to work hard. Wow.
yeah. See, when I was 17, saying, okay, I want to do international relations in university, I didn't have I didn't think about the whole um like having my own business. I literally just thought, United Nations till I die, literally.
Literally,
I'll
like
retire
we'll be out.
like that. Or like an NGO, like just working one company, that's it.
Move up the
And then,
ladder type thing. Yeah,
you know,
basically.
but this is actually a blessing in disguise because I'm taking my own life in my own hands. Like
Yes.
I'm actually being like, yo, I want to do this. I want to give this a try. Let me give this a go. How can I get this done?
Right?
Um, And another thing as well is, guys, if you're not utilizing ChatGPT or
You're
Claude,
asleep.
whatever,
You are
you're finished. You're
asleep.
actually
You're
finished.
faded. You are behind. We've left you
Facts. When
even
I tell you, and a lot of people they're not doing it properly. They're not using
at all.
like AI properly. They're doing like, oh, like she sent me a weird text. What does this mean? Now listen,
That's weird.
listen. Look.
What? How are you choosing?
I've heard
You're using
people.
ChatGPT to chat to girl. Get out of here.
Yeah, 100%. I know friends that will have told me that they use ChatGPT to respond to their girlfriends when they're in like a sticky situation. Yeah, 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 yeah. But this is the thing. You're not utilizing
Duh.
it well. You need to treat it. So there was a TikTok video and there was this guy who did a prompt where he made ChatGPT into a $500 to $1,000 an hour consultant. So you put the prompt into ChatGPT, switches the whole thing up. So when you're using it as a personal assistant, like I'm talking like a guide, a teacher, like someone that can actually push you into the areas that people don't want to actually help you in, a
For
lot of these
sure.
different sectors, you need to, is someone who but having AI with you is gonna tremendously change the game because it's
100%.
teaching you stuff that I would have needed to had to have spoken to someone about, someone who's already in the game for me to know.
Right?
But I've gone so far with just using ChatGPT properly.
That's
and
crazy.
utilizing its benefits, I've gotten so far. I know what little things I need to do. Um, some people have a whole business thriving on selling products to NGOs to then send out to people who need it. So there's a company called The Even. They make period pants, but
Mm-hmm.
it's stretchy. It's from extra small to like 6XL. It's
Yeah.
washable.
Yeah.
You can reuse it. You can basically buy it once. And NGOs have bought thousands of units. And
Yeah.
these guys are our age.
That's crazy. There's other guys that I even had like an episode about it. There's these guys that created this thing called series, and
Mm,
essentially, it's you would actually benefit a lot from this because a lot of people that are on there are also on that wave. So basically, it works on iMessage. So like even today,
okay.
Cerise was talking to me, and like they're like, "Oh, look, this person is saying this." So it's like someone you're so it'd be like you can essentially it's like it's social networking. So it's like you
Yeah.
can say like, "Oh, I'm this person, I'm doing this. Um, can like, whoever can join me on like creating this project kind of thing. And then
Yeah.
series can connect you to that person, and then y'all can basically link up and talk. You would
Oh
be
yeah.
the perfect candidate for this. Let me even, I don't even know how to send this to you, but yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you
Send
the,
it if you can. I'm gonna jump
I'm
on
gonna,
that 100%.
yeah, no, you definitely need this. You're the perfect candidate for this. Yeah,
You know what it is?
sign
I
up
think
and then get it on your iMessage. So
perfect. I'm gonna do it. I think generally my
yeah.
advice to anyone is to there's a saying that my manager tells me, and she says what I do. I am oh um I think it's social anxiety fears me. Like
Oh, social anxiety fears me. Tell me more.
if it goes left, it goes left. Like if it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like I need to try. I need to go towards opportunities like there is no tomorrow. Because like the next day is not actually guaranteed. And I don't wanna be on my deathbed knowing that I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. Like I can't lie to you. Like I need to get to where I need to.
That's
I have to. I have to.
hilarious.
I need it. Um
You'll make
yeah.
it.
We
I
we will make it.
We'll make it.
We
I believe in us. Do you
for
wanna
sure.
get into the next segment?
Yeah, let's do it.
Anywho, Ibby, we are back. And yeah, Ibby, it's been so good having you on the pod. You were so passionate. Like this is the end of the pod. Like this is honestly this is a very long episode. I can't wait to like go back and listen to it and be like, damn, we really spoke about all of that. Like, damn, we really dropped some names. That's the craziest
Yeah, we
part. But
did. We
yeah,
did.
but thank you so
I
much
love
for
it.
coming on the pod. Like you've been so
Thank
good. Do you know what I would love to do? I'd love to have you and someone else also come on the pod. Like, you know who
Let's
I'm
do it.
talking. Yeah, like,
Yeah, yeah,
dude,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
who I'm talking about. Like, all three of
Yeah,
us
yeah,
on this
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
It'll
magic.
go nuts. It'll be a great episode.
Because
A
we'll have so
great
much to
episode.
rant about. That's what it really
So
is.
much. So much.
So much to
Make
rant about. But yeah,
it.
how are you feeling
But
about yourself? What did you think of our
I feel
conversation today?
I think the conversation was needed. I think it's something that
Yeah.
is a hot topic. I think it's a hot topic that gets talked about but doesn't get talked about as much. Because I think we went into detail with the different stages of
For
leaving university,
sure.
what the work life, work politics, and then you having to decide whether you're going to go down that route forever or you're gonna create your own
Right?
life, your own
For
pathway. So I
sure.
think it was a good, yeah, it was a good session. I think we covered a lot. I'm so happy to be on this. Feel very blessed
Aw.
to jump on your podcast
Thank you so
because
much for
when you
coming on. Pod.
100% when you blow up, then I can say, listen, I was there from the jump, from the
I was
first
there
season.
from jump. I'm not joining now.
Exactly,
It has to
exactly.
blow up. This will blow up. I think it'll
It
blow
will,
up.
it will, it will
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. But yeah, how are you feeling about yourself?
I feel good. I think for me, I've got a good thing going. I've got a good rhythm. I have a lot of ideas. It's just being grounded,
Yeah, for
putting my
sure.
putting my head down, being grounded, and staying consistent. I think a lot of people say, "Oh, you gotta work twice as hard," and I don't actually agree with that because it's how can you work twice as hard? You can only work as hard as you can. Like you can just work hard. All you can do is work hard.
Basically.
But what you can do is you can be efficient.
Oh,
You
for
can,
sure. I
you
always
know,
work smart,
it's
never work,
efficiency. That's what it
always
is.
work smart for sure.
Because I'd rather put my head down every day from work. Let's say I come home from work and I put an hour in every day, then I can chill rather than just doing, okay, cool, I'm gonna do 4 hours straight and do nothing for the rest of the week. I think it's just consistency and efficiency. That's what's important.
100%. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like I came
So
from work,
go
but I was
again.
like, damn, I have to podcast today. Otherwise,
Yeah.
what we finna do? Stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
For
everybody
sure.
put in that grind for sure. But thank you to you for coming on the pod. I'd love to have you again, hopefully on our season two.
Definitely.
I don't know what we're gonna be talking
Yes.
about then. Maybe by season two, we talk about so Indy, how's the new house? You've moved out.
Yo, for sure.
Hopefully that's what's going on.
Hopefully,
Then
hopefully.
also thank you to the listener for listening in. You
Yeah,
see, this is what
thank you
the podcast
guys.
was all about. Just hearing people's stories that you're never gonna hear about.
Definitely.
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 So yeah, thank you
Well,
for tuning. Thank you for coming on, AB, and thank you for tuning into the Lex and Lace podcast. I'll see you
thank
next
you.
week. Bye.